an assist.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Rockets trail. 1:07 left to play here in the first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Crafty work there by Shepherd to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
It's McCollum with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 6 points.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the technical free throw is good. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Okongwu. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Şengün.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Thompson the bounce pass. With 1 on the clock. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Rockets ahead, up by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. 14. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Hield can't hit. Houston in the lead. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Over to the wing. Screen by Adams. Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And here's Bradley from 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And KD throws it down.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams making some changes here. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Okogie. It's deflected, and they get it back. It's good. And it's the Hawks' ball. Alexander Walker with the ball. Picked up by Thompson.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Leaps for it. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Thompson. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
It's McCollum with the drive. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Rockets leading by 8. Pass to KD. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Baseline J on the way. They get it back. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, Van Vliet. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Alexander Walker. The Rockets pull it in. KD with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And there it is for him. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate. Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Pass to Adams. Outside, KD. Takes the 3. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. And he's good on the second. Poked away. Here's Durant. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice shot by Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Pass to KD. Launches it. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 14. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Kevin?
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all three levels.
Rockets leading by 10. Out to Smith. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Houston making a switch. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's McCollum off the drive. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Durant. And it's Houston's ball. And stolen by Okongwu. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
First team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
The line for the Hawks. Nikhil.
And the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 13. And it's blocked by Sengun.
Look at how Sengun attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
And here's KD for 3. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Rockets leading by 15. Pass to Durant. Screen by Sengun. Durant drives. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the third.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off.
Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Sengun. Houston leading by 15.